It's time for Dish with D. That's me. It's time for my weigh-in and weekly WW topic du jour. My weigh-in. Well, needless to say, I'm a little bit surprised. I won't lie. I'm a little bit surprised. I'm up a pound. I don't know why. You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I had the week that I had. I thought it was decent. I'd still eat the same things. You know, I can get weighed tomorrow and, so I'm trying, and I'm not letting this get into my head because I'm fine with it. I am shocked. I won't lie. I didn't expect to be up. The same would have been good. But sometimes with weight, it's never the same. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. I know I didn't do anything to deserve that, so I'm not sweating the small stuff. So let's move on to the topic du jour. Yes. Celebrating a win. Now that they only have it on the thing, I don't have the papers to read, so I'm looking at my lappy. So celebrating a win. Hit rewind and press repeat. That doesn't always work. Just so you know, you can have a good week one week. You can eat the same foods the following week and not have a good week. Case in point. Try this. Next time you find yourself celebrating that win and getting closer to your goals for you, use these steps to figure out how to repeat the success. Oh, that is so true. Don't go celebrating anything because you know what? Celebrating will kill you. The dog wanted to come up. I'm going to come up and say hi. He's crazy. We've nicknamed him Crazy Bailey because he's a little bit nuts. All right. So basically, you could have the same weeks in a row and not see the same results on the scale. FYI. Just telling you that. Key: behaviors, environment, feelings, and thoughts. The kitchen is clean and organized. Make time after breakfast on Friday, feeling energized. Use what WW's fridge features on the WW app to find recipes. Make lists of meals based on ingredients in your kitchen. Base meals on things you want to eat, in my opinion. Because, again, if you're eating it because it's there, you're not enjoying it. You want to eat it because you want to eat it. That's just my opinion because you got to enjoy what you're eating. And if you're eating because it's there, you're going to be looking for something else. I'm ready to get started. Cook and portion foods in containers. You could do that. I don't, but you could. I prepped all my meals for the week and it's Friday. That's the win. Dive a little deeper. Our thoughts and feelings, environment, and other actions impact what we do. Once we've pinpointed how these lead into successes, we can identify and we can repeat moving forward and how they bring us to a fresh start. That is true, but it doesn't always mean you'll see the same results. Your body's a machine. It can go up, it can go down, it can process. There's no guarantee. I'm going to sit there and tell you there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee you eat the same thing. Every week you'll see the same results on the scale. I'm just saying that. Putting that out there, WW. Hitting reset, week 3. Learn more about hitting reset, shall we? All right. Definition: fresh start and effect. A phenomenon that can help us refresh and get back on track. Studies have shown we feel more capable, energized, and excited about making changes when we have a clean slate. Sure we do, because it's a fresh start. You need to put the past in the past. If you're going to hit reset every week, which I highly recommend that you do, you don't think about the previous week because sometimes things there weren't so good. So you don't need to think about it because once you've decided it's a new week, it's a new day, you don't need to think about the past. You don't want to repeat it. But you don't need to dwell on it. Don't dwell on things. That messes with your head. It does. I don't want this to be a head journey. You have to think of it as, and it can get that way. Oh, you can get, like with this waking, that could get in my head and think, oh, what didn't I do? What did I overeat? Oh, maybe I need to do more Leslie Sansone. No, I'm not punishing myself by doing more exercise. That's not the answer. The answer is it just was what it was. I know it's a hard thing to accept because sometimes there is just no definite reason. There isn't. It's just the time you got on the scale. This is what your weight is showing. I know that's an answer that not other people want to hear. Some people, we want to hear reasons. We need to, identify why and do this. Sometimes there just isn't. There just isn't. New year, new you. Every January, the same slogan makes the rounds, and it does. That's because wanting to hit the reset button is human nature. We have a clean slate to make it more likely that we can actually take steps towards our weight loss and wellness goals. I like how they put wellness in, because it's not always about weight loss. Sometimes, like, I had a great wellness week. So that's what you have to focus on, that you ate really good this week. Think about how you used to eat. I think about that all the time. There's no way there's a comparison to how I eat now. So if that scale doesn't reflect it, screw it. That's how I say, because I know I had a really good week. People tend to be especially invigorated with a clean slate. Whenever there's a fresh beginning, also a new year, week, or month. I always say that. New day, new set of points, new week, new set of weeklies. You can do this. You can't let stumbles turn into, I'm done. I stumble all the time. You see me here. I have stumbled a long time. Again, I didn't lose weight in a short clip. I took my time because I made lifestyle choices and lifestyle changes. So yeah, it didn't happen overnight. I didn't, lose my weight in a short clip. I lost it over two and a half years in my own pace that I felt really good about, and I didn't feel like I was ever being denied. And I always put that in people's heads because people want to see the scale go down, and if it doesn't, I'm done. I'm a failure. This didn't work. It doesn't always work. I mean, it doesn't always show results. You keep at it. You know you're doing well. You know you're eating well. And I know, like I said, it's a hard thing to, but what else? What else did I have to do? I was living my life, doing my thing, doing my job, and this was just a small part of my life. It wasn't my whole life. You cannot obsess about your weight. It's not, the thought cannot encompass you day and night because it'll drive you nuts. Don't let it get into your head. You can't go from an overeating problem to an obsessive problem because you're still obsessing about the same thing. Whether it's gaining or losing, you're still obsessing about it. So we try to get that into perspective of, I'm not going to obsess about food. I'm not going to obsess about eating. I'm not going to obsess about exercise. I'm just going to do what I need to do, and the results come where they may. And it will happen. It will. It's not going to be overnight. But give you 6 months and let me see where you are then. I'm telling you, it's a hard nut. I won't disagree with that one. And while starting fresh, it is important just ignoring all the years we experienced can't miss the point. Here's what powerful press pause before hitting reset. It's safe to say that 2020 probably pushed all of us to realize what is important to us. Taking stock in our successes and challenges helps us figure out what actually does and doesn't work for us. Wiping the slate clean lets us focus on where we're going instead of thinking about how we wish things would be. You can't wish, you have to put it into action, and action takes time. And like I said, I had nothing else better to do. When we empower the envision how we want to move forward for a few weeks, 6 months, or even a year. Join us this month as we walk and learn about 2021, the right foot. Check back throughout the next week's helping techniques. Celebrating a win is this week's, because I always say don't always celebrate a win with food. Or sometimes you can celebrate a win with food that you've reinvented. Remember the care, commit, A. Ask yourself why. R, reimagine, reinvent your food. And E, enjoy it. Enjoy the lifestyle you've chosen. Enjoy the exercise if you choose to. Enjoy the things around you, because if you're not enjoying it and loving it, you're not going to keep doing it. You're not. I love the food I eat. I think the food I eat is fabulous. Do I miss the old food I used to eat? I try to make it as close to that as possible without going over. It's like, the Price is Right. But I have to say, pretty much. But with me, more than anything, it wasn't what I ate. It was how much I ate. I ate tons. When I look back and what I ate now to what I ate then, yeah, I was a huge volume eater, and that was detrimental. And I still look for more. I'm hoping that eventually stops. I just am. I don't know if it will, but I don't know. I'm hopeful. All right, where's the recipe? Oh, here it is. And I will put the link to the recipe card if I can in the description box. They let me do it the last 2 weeks, so. Halibut braised with tomatoes, capers, and olives. I have never had halibut, I don't think. I know I've never cooked it. Oh, but I love tomatoes, capers, and olives. Oh, it looks like orzo or rice. Let me see. Orzo. This girl loves her orzo. Oh, it's 7 points on green, 6 on blue, and 6 on purple. And that includes the orzo. Yeah, I'm all about that. Yeah, half of the halibut, quarter of the halibut, and a cup of orzo, because halibut is 0. Yeah, I need to get me some halibut, I think. Lent's coming up, fish is coming up, so this might be for me, because you know me well enough. I love olives. Of course, I'll probably put way too many. And I love capers. I love putting it on my avocado toast. That little briny caper. Oh, I know. See, I get excited about food. This excites me. And you need to be excited about the food you're eating. You saw me just get excited. That's how I am about food. And this is a light dish. Let me show you the picture. I don't know if you can see it. I mean, oh my God. You get a cup of orzo. That's where your points come from the orzo and the sauce. Yeah. Yeah. And if you don't like halibut, you can probably put any fish in there. I mean, flounder and tilapia might fall apart because it's a little bit of a thinner fish, but you can make the orzo in that sauce and just cook your flounder on the side and then just put it together. Just saying. That's just tip from Dish with D. If you don't have or like halibut or any fish you like. So that is it for today. I am happy you joined me for this quick little WW topic and my weigh-in. Sad as it was, is what it is. I hope to see you next week and report back on how it goes. Thank you for joining me. If you haven't already subscribed, there's a subscribe button. I'd love for you to join my Dish with D community. We have lives. We have a Facebook group. We have Glam Squad. We work out together. You want to work out with D? Join Glam Squad. Monday through Friday, we do a Leslie Sansone walking video on Zoom, and you're all welcome to join us. It costs you nothing. I have a step club. Costs you nothing. You download the app, join the step challenge, and step with D. Who doesn't want to step with me? And if you know anybody that could benefit from this wackadoodle, there is a link at the bottom. It says share. You hit share. A link comes up. You copy it. You paste it anywhere you think needs my help. Facebook group, your Zoom, email, text message. You know, somebody that needs my words of wisdom some days. Thank you so much and enjoy the video. Give it a thumbs up and then I will see you. I'm going to go film Snackin' Saturday. I got some good things planned. So if you don't watch those videos, you should. They're really good because who doesn't love low point snacks? D does. See you later.